Touch 'em all, John Gordon.
Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. You read that just like I wrote it out for you. Minnesota Twins baseball is on the air from Taggart Field in the Twin Cities. Hi, everybody. John Gordon along with Danny Gladden. Today, the Twins host the Cleveland Indians. I wanted to do that because I'm going to try to put myself back in the saddle for just a bit. Now, perhaps I'll be more comfortable for the next few minutes. Let's see how it pans out. Certainly, in this situation, you want to thank a lot of people. Thank you to the Hall of Fame committee. Both Tori and I are much appreciated. And we want you to know that this is a very proud moment for both of us. I am truly honored and proud that the committee is worthy of me being in the Twins Hall of Fame. There are other people to thank. The Carl Pohlad family. Oh, how I wish Carl and Eloise were here today. I wish I could reach out and shake Carl's hand and give him a hug. And I wish I could do the same with Eloise, with a kiss on the cheek and a big hug to her. For many years in the Metrodome, the broadcast booth was right next to the Pohlad booth. And I could clearly see how the Pohlad family cherished owning the Minnesota Twins. And a big thank you to the Pohlad sons, Jimmy, Bob, and Bill, for continuing to carry the Twins torch in the Twin City. Thanks to the Twins organization, under the leadership of President Dave St. Peter and General Manager Terry Ryan, off the field, the Twins reach out to the Twin Cities and surrounding communities, and even farther to the 5-state region. On the field, the successes include 2 World Series titles and numerous playoff appearances. I had a great relationship with the Twins employees, and I certainly appreciated their support. A very special thanks to the 2 managers. That's right, just 2 managers, and all the coaches and support staff that helped during the 25 years of broadcasting Twins games. I want you to know that I learned a lot of baseball from Tom Kelly and Ron Gardenhire. Thank you to the Twins players. Wouldn't it be great if Harmon Killebrew and Kirby Puckett were here today? Arguably the faces of the franchise when playing, Killer and Puck were a treat to be around, as were the rest of those that put on the Twins uniform. In the 25 years of broadcasting the Twins games, I can't remember ever having a difficult relationship with a player. A testament to the leaders of the team and to the players themselves. And how about a salute to my broadcast partner of 20 years, Herb Carneal. We sat beside each other for a long time, and never a crossword or a disagreement. What a knowledgeable baseball man Herb Carneal was. His daughter Terry here today. Terry, thanks for coming. And a thank you to the Dazzle Man, Dan Gladden. 12 years of broadcast bliss. Well, almost. We developed a tandem right from the start. Adventurous like Batman and Robin. Comedy like Laurel and Hardy. And sometimes buffoonery like Abbott and Costello. The Gordo Dazzle Man combo seemed to work with Twins fans. And a shout out for Hall of Famer Bob Casey. We spent endless hours together during spring training, driving up and down the I-75 corridor, trying to decide what players were going to come north and what players were not. You talk about a man who had a passion for the game. That was Bob Casey. In closing, I would like to share comments from a couple of letters that I received from fans over the years. Certainly not letters from those that wished I would better serve if I was a plumber and not a broadcaster. Or I wish you would just go away and take your mother-in-law with me. Over the years, I was fortunate to have a mentor, and one of them was my father. He's pictured here in the middle with his father to the left and a close friend to the right. They were attending yet another Detroit Tiger opening game. My dad had a passion for the game of baseball, and the one piece of advice he would give to me, more than any other, that really stuck was, Johnny, you never know who might be listening. An author by the name of Paul Higbee penned this letter to me, and if I may paraphrase, Mr. Higbee was in a bind. He was to teach at a writers' conference on Monday, but had a ticket to Game 7 of the World Series in 1991 on Sunday. As he was driving to the Twin Cities from Spearfish, South Dakota, he realized he couldn't do both and was ready to stop and stay in a motel, watch the game on TV, turn around to go back to Spearfish for that writers' conference. Well, he tuned into a replay of Kirby Puckett's historic home run in Game 6. What a boost, he wrote. Missing the game was no longer an option. And then he penned, I'm sure people talk to you about that home run all the time. For me, whenever I hear it replayed, it transports me back to that lonely spot on Interstate 90. Johnny, you never know who might be listening. Now to the other letter. TK and Gardy are going to get a kick out of this one. A single mom from Jamestown, North Dakota, with 4 boys, picked up nuances listening to the Twins games on the radio. And here's what she wrote. The first few games I listened to, I have to admit that I have little or no idea what you're talking about. You would use words and terms that were unfamiliar to me, and I couldn't follow everything you said. I kept listening to more games and realized that before long, I was getting a baseball education. Danny and me giving a baseball education. Not only were you humorous and exciting, but you helped me understand the meaning of such things as payoff pitch, a swing and a miss, a sweep, the closer, a fielder's choice, magic number, and a 6-4-3 double play. I'll admit I'm still trying to figure out when it's a save and when it's not, but I'll get that eventually. To my great family, my wife Nancy, soon to be 48 years of marriage, our son Gordy, another man, Nancy, Mason and Sophia, to daughter Jean, Brad, Ellen and Peyton, to my brother Larry, who's here today, and brother Buzz, who couldn't make it, but I know he's with me, and my extended family. To friends here in the Twin Cities, to the Snowbirds, up from Florida, and now residing here for the summer, to the Fort Myers group, up from Florida, and enjoying the game here today. To Nancy's tennis group, I wouldn't forget them. To the Hall of Famers here in the field, to all the Twins family, players and staff, and to you, the fans. I'm truly honored and very proud here today, and I have to tell you that this experience has been very humbling. Touch 'em all. Touch 'em all. Thank you very much.